Welcome to another edition of Popcorn Bucket List. We have survived the holiday season.
We have.
We have moved on to what could honestly be described as one of the most boring months of the year, January. That's right, I said it. I said what I said. What's so special about January?
Yeah, it is.
This isn't a bit. I'm being for real here. What is so special about January? Name one thing. I'll wait.
Nothing is special about January.
This is like, New Year's Day, but that's just everyone's hungover from New Year's Eve.
Yep.
So that doesn't even count. There's no holidays.
There's nothing else.
This is no good. This is the dump month of movies.
Yep.
But yeah,
nope.
I mean what I say. January's not fun. I'm hashtag cancel January. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
We don't need it. But one thing we do need is to say a couple of announcements here. We got a couple big things coming up. And then we'll get into the rest of the show. First things first, we've started on Letterboxd. This is a review site that you can rank movies. We post some of our reviews of movies. Oftentimes, this show is more of a recommendation show. We just talk about movies, what we think is going to be good, what's not going to be good. But we never really talk much about what we think of movies after we see them.
Correct.
So this is our chance to kind of let you know what we think of certain movies that we see. Link or something will be somewhere on the screen, down below, everywhere.
Somewhere.
We'll put a billboard up. I don't know. We'll rent a plane with one of those banner things. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll do that, all that fun stuff. But I put my own ranking of the Spider-Man films after the most recent one.
Okay.
So check that one out.
All right.
Got a few reviews up already. And also, this is a big announcement. This is something we're really excited about. This has been a monthly show since the beginning. We're switching things up.
We're changing it up.
We're changing the game. We're trying something new.
We're taking the blue pill.
No, we're taking the red pill.
The red pill.
The red pill is what brings us down the rabbit hole.
Okay.
Blue pill keeps us the same.
Oh.
We want the red pill.
Yeah, we want the red pill.
We want the red pill.
That's what we got.
We're going weekly here. This is the last monthly edition of Popcorn Bucket List. We will be moving to weekly episodes. That way we give you the most accurate information about what's coming up. We can get more in detail because sometimes with these monthly ones, some months there's a lot of movies. We just got to kind of speed through things. We can't say, well, we want to say. We can't go in depth about what we think about these movies. We'll make them good, bad, all that stuff.
Or how they all tie into the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah. You know how many movies we've had to skip are telling you the MCU connections?
Yeah. It just ran out of time.
We ran out of time. So we're hoping this will make the episodes a little bit shorter, but we'll also be able to get a little bit more detail as well. So that is going to be a fun experiment for us. But moving on from all that fun excitement, it's time to talk about Ryan's Challenge. This is an annual thing where you present a trivia question to the masses, and they get the chance to win. Tell them what they win, Ryan.
This month, we are giving away 2 tickets to the Marshall 6 movie theater. And all you need to do to win is you need to write the answer in the comments below on the YouTube channel, on the YouTube video, and then they're yours.
Mm-hmm. So, Ryan, you present the challenge. I will totally be paying attention over here.
Perfect. Yes. Pay attention. Pay attention. So, one of my favorite movies of all time, favorite directors, is Quentin Tarantino. And his film, Inglourious Bastards, was playing on TV the other day. And my question to you is, who made, / directed the film that they watch in the cinema towards the end of the film with the big event that happens? Who made that film? And, extra points if you can name his character, too. So, boom. Oh, Nick, oh.
Crap, there we go. I love Keanu Reeves too. Yeah, totally. That's a relevant question for now. Yep.
Perfect.
Yep. That's what you were talking about, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I didn't just dream that, did I? I mean, I was totally awake.
You're looking at the poster.
Yeah. I was looking at it through my peripheral visions. You ever try those tests? Like how far you can like?
Oh yeah.
It's like isn't that in Rocky? He moves and he's like, tell me when you lose sight of it or something like that. Like I just lost it like right here. I don't know if that's good or bad. No, you can't. You almost. That's almost poking your. No,
I see it.
No,
I can see it.
Is there a mirror over there I don't know about? What's going on? Yeah, like you said, answer the question on the YouTube video comment section. First one to do it there wins the prize. I don't know what you're talking about with extra points and everything, but I guess that's like a pat on the back or something.
Virtual pat on the back.
Virtual pat on the back. There we go. With that, let's move into the January preview. Like I said, it's dump month.
Garbage.
It's
You're
not
garbage.
It's not a great month. Like
It is.
It makes it sound like I'm cynical, but that's just what happens. All the blockbusters have happened in the summer, and December as their last chances for blockbusters, like the good ones. All the Oscar contenders for this year have already been put out.
Yep.
You know, nobody's going to put their Oscar contender in January because they're going to forget by next year that movie even existed.
Yep.
So these are the movies that studios don't think are going to do good, that they just kind of put here.
They kind of just have to get it out.
Yeah, and I feel bad for these movies because some of them you would think could have potential, but I have a cynical view on a lot of these. So
it's okay.
If I'm not very cheerful, that is why. January 7th, that is a Friday. That is the first weekend of this January month. First one to come out here, 355. Like I said, I feel bad for some of these movies. I want to give them a chance, but the fact that this movie is being dumped out in January, especially considering how it was, I think it had an original date kind of in fall or something like that, and I think it got pushed.
Like early fall.
That's not a good sign.
No.
That's almost never a good sign, and that's a shame because this is a pretty good cast. It's a female-led action movie that includes secret agents from like 5 different countries kind of working together, stop some end-of-the-world CIA most wanted stuff. You've seen it before.
Yep. So, it just, I don't know. Oh, I hope it's good. Like you said, it has a good cast. Maybe they just don't fit together or work together good on screen. I don't know.
All the signs are there that this movie's not going to do good. I hope I'm wrong.
Yep.
I'm always hope I'm wrong. I don't think I'm going to be, though. Bah humbug. This is Grumpy Nick today. Usually you get Grumpy Cat. This month's is Grumpy Nick. What
Grumpy Nick.
You got to run into him every once in a while.
It happens.
Coming out that same weekend, however, on Amazon Prime is The Tender Bar. This is based on a memoir, I believe. It stars Ben Affleck and Ty Sheridan, and it's directed by George Clooney, who's more recognizable on camera, but he's been trying some behind-the-camera stuff.
Yep.
One thing that I did find interesting looking into this movie was Ben Affleck was giving an interview, and he talked about how he really enjoyed working with Clooney on this because he said he gave some of the best notes he's ever heard a director give to him.
Yeah.
When Clooney was directing, and I think part of that has to do with the fact that Clooney was an actor.
Yep.
He still acts, so he kind of knows how to get into the mindset of an actor and kind of tell him what he's thinking.
Yep.
So,
and that relationship between the actors and directors is super, super important because you have to really understand how to get what you want out of that person, or else what's best for the film. Maybe it might not be what you want. You might not know what you want, but you know that they can give you the perfect shot for the scene.
Yep.
And so that's interesting. That's cool. Cool little Nick bit. A Nick bit.
Is that a new thing we're starting here?
Yep. Nick bit.
Nick information.
Yep. Nick info.
It's getting worse.
Nick info.
Coming out Friday, January 14th, the very next weekend, on Amazon Prime, Hotel Transylvania 4. In case this seems familiar, we've already talked about this movie.
At least once.
It got pushed. This is one of the reasons why we're going weekly now, because we'll talk about some of these movies at the end of the month, but by the time the end of the month comes,
They're pushed. Yep.
There's at least 2 movies in this that we've already talked in this lineup that we've already talked about. I've said all I needed to say about this one. They couldn't even get Adam Sandler back. It got pushed to January. It's probably not going to be good.
Yes. But it's going straight to online, isn't it?
It's going straight. Yeah, that's the other thing. It's going straight to Prime.
Yeah.
They have no faith in this movie.
Yeah.
It's bah humbug to this movie.
Bah humbug.
This gets the bah humbug stamp.
Transylvania.
That's yeah. Coming out that same weekend is Scream. This is a straight to theaters release. It's Scream 5, but it's titled Scream, even though the first movie was named Scream, so that's not confusing at all.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that box set? Someone looks at it and it's just Scream twice. People are gonna think they're gonna get ripped off. Like, hey, you sold me 2 movies.
Yeah,
this is supposed to be the 5-box set.
Except there'll be one that's a VHS copy.
Yeah,
and the other one's a 4K DVD.
It's the evolution of our media in one box set.
Yeah, no Betamax though.
No Betamax.
No Betamax.
No, it's not that old. Not that old of a franchise. But yeah, that's a little confusing. But yeah, this is the 5th installment, I believe. It has a more modern take with some of more modern technology that I did think was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
You know, this is, you know, when you look at the first Scream movie, you know, you're looking at landline phones and basic locks. Here, the killer's calling them on the girl's cell phone, and she's like doing an automatic house lock thing with an app. The killer's like hacked into it kind of thing.
Well, was he really hacked into it, or was he just using maybe that other girl's phone to do it? I don't know.
I think they hacked into it.
Okay.
I don't know. Just seems like
it's the future, man.
It's the not too distant future. That's a song, I think. But it also has some of the oldie elements because it's bringing back a lot of the original cast members from the previous movies. Yep. This is kind of a Scream greatest hits movie. You know, they're bringing back people who want revenge against the killer, or maybe this is a copycat killer. Yep. They're killing people who've been connected to the originals and everything. I will say, especially towards the end of this trailer, it kind of had a Halloween Kills, Evil Dies Tonight vibe. Yeah. And if you remember Halloween Kills, that didn't end up very well for the people.
And you know Evil Dies Tonight.
Even though it didn't.
It didn't.
Spoiler alert to Halloween Kills. Yeah. They kept chanting Evil Dies Tonight. Evil didn't die.
Evil didn't die.
It didn't die.
One of the greatest like group beatdown sessions, like solo man. Like he looked like the Hulk mixed with
like 10 different Lokis, just puny godding all of them.
Yeah. It was awesome.
Also coming out that same weekend, The Tragedy of Macbeth. This is an Apple TV Plus, Denzel Washington movie, black and white, very artistic looking.
Yeah.
I think they're just doing Macbeth, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm super excited for this. It is an A24 film, and it's black and white. And I think it's shot on like 4x3. Like it looked interesting. So, you know, I think it'll be cool. I think visually it'll be cool, but I'm hoping it has a solid, I don't want to say story because it's Macbeth. So
it's the tragedy.
Yeah.
So don't expect a happy ending.
Yeah. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert. The title kind of gives it away, but I mean.
So it looks cool. Looks interesting. Look artsy. It's artsy.
Yeah. Denzel Washington's always a great actor.
Yeah.
So that's got to be a plus right there.
Yeah.
And Apple TV Plus.
Ooh.
Oh. Coming out the very next weekend, Friday, January 21st, Cyrano. We talked about this one last month. Yep. This is the Peter Dinklage movie.
Peter?
Don't really need to say much more about it.
Nope.
We said all the things we needed to say last month. Also coming out that same weekend, big month for Amazon Prime. Not a lot of Netflix stuff. Even Netflix didn't touch January.
Nope.
They've got some of the biggest trash movies in the planet, and even they didn't touch January.
Now,
this is Amazon Prime's month to shine.
Is Netflix doing the same thing they did like this past year? Where like,
well, obviously not. They don't have anything this month.
Are they just maybe they're just taking a month off?
I would. You know how much content they come out with?
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, I'd need a break.
Yeah.
But anyway, the movie we're talking about, A Hero. This is a foreign film. Not really sure what happened in the trailer.
Yeah. When I was looking for the trailer for this, I saw like the 2 minutes unedited from Cannes or whatever, like a preview, and I watched it.
It's getting a lot of indie
and I
film
had
buzz.
No idea what it was going on.
But it's getting a lot of indie film buzz.
So I'm hoping to watch it, and I hope it's good.
I'm just thinking this maybe is just a bad, confusing trailer.
Yeah. And which does happen.
That does happen.
Does happen.
We talked last month about Don't Look Up, how that trailer wasn't or was kind of confusing or not
Oh, yeah.
interesting. I watched it. A lot of things that were confusing in the trailer or that didn't look funny, they weren't supposed to be funny. They were actually kind of emotional moments. So actually seeing the movie did make those moments better.
Okay.
So
Interesting.
mini review for Don't Look Up. I liked it.
Good.
And then finally, Friday, January 28th, Ice Age Adventures of Buck Wild. This is coming straight out to Disney Plus because Ice Age was a Fox property, obviously was acquired with the Disney merger. Look, I'm as sick and tired of this franchise as the next guy. But I'm glad to see Ray Romano get a paycheck. That way he could still do smaller, more like serious stuff if he wants to, experimental stuff.
Yep.
You know, he could pay the bills with this. I don't even know if they got Juggling with Zelmo though back for Sid.
I couldn't tell you.
I don't think he did. It doesn't sound like
Is
him.
he even in the movie? I don't know.
I don't think it's him.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like him. Either that or he's like not even trying at this point.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I like Buck. He's kind of a cool character. I'm probably not going to watch it though.
I'm not going to watch it.
Yeah, no.
Unless the kids want to watch it. Then we're going to be watching it every night. But we'll see.
Sucker.
We'll see.
So yeah, that's everything coming out in January. Like I said, short month.
Garbage.
Not a lot of good stuff.
It's your garbage.
You garbage. Get that garbage out of here.
You garbage.
But with that, let's update you on the Marshall 6 here. They're still going strong. Even though there's not a lot coming out here in January, a lot of the blockbusters that were coming out here at the end of December will still be sticking around here for a little while. Spider-Man will still probably be here by February. So check it out again, or check it out for the first time if you haven't. So
if you haven't seen it and you haven't been spoiled by the spoilers yet,
good on you.
Go watch
first
it.
of all,
Yeah.
If you've been able to avoid spoilers for this long,
Yeah.
I tip my cap to you.
Yeah.
But go and check out some of the holiday blockbusters they have there. They have some deals. They got like the popcorn bucket that's refillable. That's kind of cool. I've been thinking of getting one of them.
Popcorn buckets are great.
Yeah.
I'm a Reese's Pieces guy.
But yeah, I've been going there a lot. There's been a lot to catch up on. So I've been there at least once a week.
Yeah.
A couple times a week actually. So
I've seen a couple.
I'll continue to be doing that. So go check them out. They've got deals on Tuesdays and Thursdays. They got matinee showings that are a little bit cheaper. Go see their website, see what showtimes they've got going on. But with that, let's move on to number one recommends. We talked about this before the show. Like I said, I've been catching up on a lot of things. I like a lot of things I've been watching, but none of them have come close to one of the movies that we have both saw. I feel like it is only fair that we both recommend this movie.
Yep.
It's the one, not Matrix Resurrections, sorry, Neo, but it's not Suicide Squad, although I think I did recommend that one too at one point. It's Spider-Man No Way Home.
Yep.
This is a joint recommendation from both of us. I've got to be honest, me personally, I went into this movie forcibly giving myself low expectations because there's so much hype to this movie.
Same.
But in the back of my mind, I knew all the things it could achieve. I knew what was riding on it. I knew the stakes that were happening here. It exceeded some of my wildest expectations with this movie.
I agree. I went in purposely having lower expectations because I find if I go into films with higher expectations, I'm generally disappointed, and I didn't want that from this, and it absolutely blew my mind.
Mm-hmm.
As you can see from the poster, William Dafoe, the Green Goblin, is riding on his...
And that's not a spoiler.
That's not a spoiler.
That's in the trailers.
Yep. For me, he actually absolutely stole the
for sure.
show because it was. I love William Dafoe's acting, and he's just a incredible guy.
Mm-hmm.
And there's other stuff, but I can't get into it.
Yeah, no.
Maybe in like 6 months we'll recap.
We won't get into spoilers, but yeah, there were things that had been rumored that may or may not have happened. But there were things that ended up happening in the movie that I did not see coming at all.
Yep. And there were things I wanted to happen that didn't happen. But that's okay. I don't produce the movies.
Not yet.
Not yet.
We're still waiting on that call.
Yeah.
Hollywood.
Yep.
We want to direct the next Star Wars. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. We could do it.
We could do it.
Ray Skywalker would not be. Oh no!
You said it. He
No!
said it. He said it without me having to trick him to even say it. He said it. Let's play that back.
Ray Skywalker would not be.
This has reinvigorated my faith in January. There are good things that happen during this month. Miracles do happen. It's a post-Christmas miracle. I didn't trick him to do
Calm
that.
down,
or anything.
Charlie Brown.
No, this is the greatest moment of my life.
Oh yeah.
Oh God,
Wow.
I'm never gonna let you live that down.
I need
ever,
to get out of here.
ever. No, this is awesome. Yeah. So we both recommend Spider-Man: No Way Home. It was a great movie.
Was
almost as great as that moment was for me. You have
Almost.
no idea
Almost.
how much that actually means to me.
just saying fake names over here.
No. You said the real name. You've been bullying me about this since 2019. Your retribution has come. Oh God. I don't know if we can end on a bigger, higher note than that. And with that, let's wrap up this episode. If you have your own movie recommendations, be sure to put those in the YouTube comment section as well. And while you're down there, answer Ryan's challenge. Maybe next month we'll ask, what is the real last name of Ray? And we'll see if he see if he does the same answer again.
Yeah, we'll see.
But for myself, Ryan Meyerberg, Ray Skywalker, we'd like to thank you so much for watching, and we will see you at the movies.